My regular time, 7:30.
7:30 Central, so he is in Pacific time, I believe. So that would be 2 hours different than you.
Maybe 5:30 right now.
5:30, yeah. 7:30 Central, so he is in Pacific time, I believe. So that would be two. Yeah, my audio is muted.
Yeah, mine. I just can't remember to do that the first time.
It's easy to forget because you want to listen sometimes to the videos,
Yeah,
when you play them.
I was just watching a show about the Tesla car,
Oh, yeah,
and that was pretty cool.
yeah. Is that an electric car?
Yeah, 100% electric, and it's fast. It's
Hmm.
as fast as those Porsche, Corvette, all those high performance cars. It usually walks away from.
Yeah, I've seen those at stores around New York here. They have charging stations. I don't know if they have that in Kentucky. Maybe they do. I think
Well,
GE
maybe
used.
not where we are, but in the big cities, I'm sure there is.
Yeah, I think General Electric used to have a plant down in Kentucky, believe it or not,
Oh,
years ago. But they closed it like back in the late 70s. Yeah.
oh. Hey, Nick, in what do they call that? The Nick is in UK, so is
Yeah.
it the father country or the mother country?
Got me.
Well, you're welcome anyway. You guys are all welcome to our bullpen. It's a simple place, but a lot of people like it. They don't mind coming in and seeing what's happening and what's going on. Um,
There's Fred.
Sometimes we have a good topic.
Good day, good day. How are you guys all today?
We're doing pretty good. How you doing?
Not too bad.
Oh, that's good to hear that.
Well,
How's the weather over there?
Yeah, it's getting kind of cold now. And it's starting to rain a lot.
We had a big downpour today for a couple of hours, and then it just cleared right up. So that was pretty impressive.
Kev, they're saying your mic is they're saying your mic is low in the chat.
How about now? Does that sound any better? I just cranked it up all the way.
I know Fred is nice and powerful.
Huh?
I'm talking through my laptop.
Yeah, he's very powerful.
Well, yeah, I just got so many things plugged into this microphone. It's kind of, well, it's just not too bad. I got a phantom power supply, and then I have a external sound card, and then then it plugs into the computer through a USB port, and it's all compliments from my good buddy Roberto Dunn. He was nice enough to send me this microphone through Amazon, so that's works very well. um, I
Hey,
just
I have a quick question here. Maybe one of you guys could tell me. Is it better to send a bio box down to the Philippines or just so?
well, is it stuff that you need right away, or is it something that you can wait a while?
Well, I want it there before Christmas.
But then send it now,
Yeah, about a month before.
Okay.
just to be on the safe side. I would just send it as soon as possible.
Bio
Yep.
box or parcel through the mail?
Well,
Because I know with the buy-in boxes, you can just, for one price, you just stuff it full. And then they ship it by boat, but
it's not painful. Somebody said that my mic, my audio.
No, no. That's not what they're saying, Kev, at all.
But
APT guy is his name. He goes, let me get this straight. You don't live in the Philippines, but your entire personnel is based around the Philippines, pretty much. Did you stay at a Holiday Inn last night? Then he goes, this is fucking painful. Adios.
Oh,
Wise guy.
oh. No, I wish I could have spent the night in the Holiday Inn because I'd just be using that porn site, busting on that. But since I'm not, I'm just here looking at the ceiling. But hey, I appreciate APT guy. I appreciate you the thought, but yeah, no.
Yeah, 13 years in the Philippines, right, Kev?
Yeah,
that's a long time, man.
Yeah,
most guys don't make it to 5.
Well, I was there for that long, and then I spent a year in Guam, so that's 14 years in the wonderful palm trees. And what is a palm tree? Because all I seen was coconut trees. Huh? He's not living there. No, I'm not living there now, but I did live there. I left there at the end of 2014. And then I came back to the continental U.S. at 2015. But I got a lot of experience, mostly not good. So my show is kind of like what not to do when you're in the Philippines. I mean, I don't have any real good advice for you good people because but I could tell you what not to do and why not to do it. So that's well, everybody pretty much knows my story and what happens when you go there blind. And I went there with my little head in charge and fell flat on my face 3 years after I opened up my businesses. I survived for 3.5 years, and then I completely fell on my face, and then I found work in the Philippines, and everything was good.
Yeah, you taught English to Koreans, right?
Yeah.
Roland is asking that.
Yeah. Matter of fact, right here's my, I don't know if you can see this any good, but this is a certificate. I was the teacher of the month. Kind of funny, but yeah. Yep.
Good. Excellent.
Yeah. So yeah, I did this was for November 2011. Yeah. I was sober that day when I when I taught that class because the owner and I, we were both massive alcoholics, and the owner would invite, like he would, because see, I would live in with the students. They had a huge dormitory. They had 100-man school, and they had the dormitory at the school, and I had my own room, my own bathroom, and I just got up in the morning and in between classes I could go back to my room and take a nap, watch TV, and then after class, I would go to my room and hang out, and then the owner, one of the owners would come to my room, and we would go out to Emerald 2. This is over in Iloilo, and go out to these different clubs at nighttime. That was and I did that all the way right around 2000. Yeah. Towards the end. Yeah. You don't have to worry about, Richard, you don't have to worry about all those big teachers teaching certificates and all that stuff because I didn't have nothing. And I just went there at the right time because Christmas time and summertime is the peak seasons for learning Koreans to come to the Philippines.
Did you see what Roberto said? He learned English from you. How am I doing so far?
I like it. Hey,
Yeah.
I had little kids that they weren't the best students because it was hard to talk to them, but the adults and college students, the guys, I had their attention all the way up until like 2 weeks, 3 weeks after they come to the Philippines. And then because they all start learning where to go at night, the nightclubs. So school became secondary. And the girls, they found out all the places to go shopping and to go get massages. So maybe I would think half the students just fizzled and start doing their own things. And then the other half was kind of like gung-ho and they wanted to finish their course. But it was pretty good.
And the doctor asked you, are you still in touch with friends and your ex-partner in the Philippines?
Oh, gosh, yeah. Yeah. I have a lot of my students, they keep kind of in contact with me, but not really the kids, but the mothers, because I had lots of mothers, and a lot of the mothers, they would go out and drink also with the owner and I. Some of the mothers were real cool ladies, very cool ladies, and they all were fun to be with. And yes, I do talk to quite a few of them through this Google Hangout. So yeah, it's a pretty fun thing, and you can, if I can do it, you can do it, and you can make pretty good money because you kind of negotiate the price. If you don't have an accent, then you could pretty much make your own ticket. But if you have an accent of your country, they kind of like a British accent. They try to stir away from countries with heavy accents. But again, a lot of Koreans go to New Zealand and they go to Australia they go to there as a work and study, a work study program.
Yeah, Roberto said he's talking about your business partner.
Oh no. I pray to whoever's listening to me that she is always cursed. But matter of fact, I in Iloilo, I was at this one place, and my my business partner, my ex-business partner, she had an American boyfriend after me, and he came and he slid into my place, and it was kind of funny because he was more like an older man than I am, and he paid the bills and stuff, and he told her, she told him that we never paid the bills. I wouldn't give her the money to pay the bill, and he came and told me this, and we had coffee, and he was telling me that she's pregnant, but he thinks it's from somebody else. So yeah, that girl that hustled me, she was hustling another American guy, but an older guy, and then he married her 2 weeks after he went to the Philippines. He married her. Excuse me. Wow. And yeah, she was a worker. She worked me pretty good, and then she worked this other American guy, and he went to like John Hopkins School
Mm-hmm.
of Higher Learning University, and evidently that school didn't teach very good common sense. And I think within a year, he trying to get an annulment, and now he said that she's pregnant, and he thinks that she has a Filipino boyfriend because he wanted to do it all the time, but she didn't want that kind of action with him.
Whoa.
Yeah, but then she showed up pregnant and stuff, and he called me up, and we went out and for drinks, and again, this is in Iloilo, and there's a big German restaurant hotel there, and we met there. We met up there, and we had a bunch of German and the drinks, and yeah, she was a hustler. So you got to be careful. See, that's funny that you brought this up. Somebody brought this up because that's my topic for today. Is my long distance Philippine girlfriend, and can it work? Yes, and can it not work? I would say probably 65% not work out. But some people, yes, it does work out, and they are very happily ever after. So I take off my hat to those successful people. Good. 5 weeks to go. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people right now is going back to the Philippines. Yeah, Mikey 550's there.
Jerry Cudania is there.
Yeah, and my buddy Kiwi Mike, he's getting ready to go there very, very soon. And I think he's going to meet up with Seth and our buddies from over there. Hey, Terry. Hey, Jay. How you doing, buddy? Oh, yeah. These long distance romance, that kind of stuff. Can it work? Yeah, but I don't know. It's you got to be careful, and just be careful what you do.
Yeah.
Hey, Roberto, how you doing, man? Oh, all you players out there. Hey, if any of you guys had a long distance love affair, girlfriend, you're free to come on and share it with us. You guys are always welcome.
Kevin, what is the name of the island that Iloilo is on? It's not Negros, is it?
No, it's the whole island is really called Iloilo, and then there's Iloilo City.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was on Iloilo.
Oh, is that like a couple islands west of Cebu?
No, it's right next door. There's where there's Niggers,
yes,
and then Gimeris, and Iloilo's in between both of them. And
oh,
then
okay.
The other side of Niggers is Cebu.
Yes.
So we are on the other side of Niggers, and then there's Iloilo. Iloilo is a huge place.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Boracay, which is connected to Iloilo.
How do you pronounce it? Panay Island? P-A-N-A-Y? Panay or Panay? Panay?
For what?
He said it's John Doe said it's the island of Panay. Panay? P-A-N-A-Y?
Panay?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's closer to Negros, right? It's on this side of the island to Negros.
Yeah, we're pretty protected from weather. We don't have the bad weathers from Mindanao.
Yeah.
Because we're in between, so we are kind of buffered. But sometimes we do get a humdinger of a typhoon come in, but not very.
If you get a super typhoon, it slams the whole Philippines. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody feels the wrath from a super typhoon. How you doing, Terry? I'm too ugly to be a player. No, if you got a little bit of jingle in your pocket, you'll be surprised how much of a player you are.
Too lazy for you, said he has 2 girlfriends. He's going to see.
Well, you're a lucky man. Hey, too lazy for you. See, I told you I unblocked you. I give everybody chances. I'm not like a Ebenezer Scrooge. I always give everybody, because heck, sometimes we just have a crappy day, and you know what I mean? So everybody chances. Chances are good. I get chances, and I pass it to you guys also. But yeah. Pack, how you doing, buddy?
There's Jay.
I missed your show, I think, a couple of days ago. But I try to go on and say hi to you guys. You always have a very good topic. So, hey, you guys, I'm giving a shout out to Jay right here, my buddy, my black expat. He has a pretty good show. So you guys pretty much check it out.
Jay says, if you got money, you're very guapo to them. I agree.
Well, yeah, but don't let that money go away, or don't let them know the money went away, because the guapo, no more guapo.
When the money goes, the love goes, right?
And the girl slaps you in the butt.
Yeah, it's kind of eternal with women in this world, right?
Well, yeah, beauty's only skin deep, but
ugly goes to the core, right?
Yeah. But hey, like I said, if you got some jingle in your pocket and you can disguise it, you can have a lot of
Yeah, I have a long distance relationship.
Yeah. But how long have you had it?
4 years, but I do see her though.
Yeah, you physically see her, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So there's a difference compared to I'd never seen her before, but sent me lots of money, my honey.
Well, that's just dopey to send somebody money you never met over the internet.
Well, I did that before, so
So you recommend it then?
Yeah. No.
All right. So.
Least. Well, but see, I had a visual contact, because in Yahoo we had cameras that we could see each other, and we could correspond back and forth.
How much money? How much money were you sending?
My first one, she was a domestic helper in Hong Kong, and she's my very first one. And
you hit them all
she
over
told me that her mom passed away. And
oh boy,
not her Carabao.
Everything the hard way.
Not the Carabao.
You're not being nice to me right now. I have feelings,
The Carabao was next.
See, I'm trying not to laugh, because if I stop, I might have a little tinkle in my eye of a dried up tear.
What about the second one? The next one?
Oh, the second one was the Ilo girl.
Oh, so how much were you sending her?
Well, I met her, and then I went back to the Philippines, and because the girl from Hong Kong, she didn't last that long, but she lasted long enough for me to pay for her mom's funeral.
How much did that cost?
But it was like 1,000 peso. I mean, 1,000 US.
Oh my!
Around 50. Right around 51,000.
Oh my goodness!
But you got to remember, I was at the mine, and I had a.
Well, she
1,000 a year.
She was mining your wallet.
Yes.
Please don't make me cry no more, because it brings
I
back.
guess that's women's job, huh?
And then
My father used to say, "A sucker's born every minute." You know, P.T. Barnum's old. You know, yeah, that's what he used to say, man. He was harsh.
But I don't.
And then
I don't send my girl any money though.
I went back to the Philippines, and because I met this girl, and she's the one, baby. And I went back to the Philippines, and I met her, but we stayed in Manila. We didn't go back. We didn't go to Iloilo. And then
The first baby mama was the one, or the second one?
oh no. This girl that I had, my business partner girl, she did get pregnant, but she didn't want the baby, and I was on the downslide from her, so she went to a midwife, and she got some medicine, 2 pills, and she took them and to abort the baby. And then everything went after that. Yeah, and
Don't
then
feel-
that's
feel
when
bad.
my business went, and then I went to work over at Korean school, and then I met my son's mom, and my daughter's mom. First my son's mom, then my daughter's mom, and then things just. I was 2-timing back and forth, which I'm not very proud of, but both of those were very nice looking ladies, and
You couldn't help yourself.
I was. It's hard for me to just, because I had 2, and I was very happy.
Yeah,
And-
when you're locked in a candy store, you just can't eat one candy.
Well, yeah, and I did my first my son's mom got pregnant, and then I was teaching in Bacolod, but she's from Iloilo, but she's originally from Gimaris. We had a big baby son, and everything was good. And then after that, my daughter's Star was born, and I was there for my daughter's birth.
Did you want to have all these babies, or what's the story?
No.
You
But
were just going. You were bareback and everything.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, nothing to be proud of, But I did do the right thing, and but my son at 2008, he we had a big typhoon in Iloilo, and everybody got flooded, and I was in Bacolod during that time, and my son passed away. After that, I drank too much, and I started blaming her and her mom. So mostly her mom, because she was at work during the daytime, and just bad things. When you drink, you accuse everybody except yourself. And then she told me to. She had enough of my grief, and for me to move on. And I moved on, and yes, I went back to Josie, because I was seeing both of them at the same time. I went back to my daughter's mom, and today, well, 2000, the end of 2013 is when I left Iloilo, and I had to go to Manila, and Josie's uncle, Josie's father lives, her uncle lives in Guam. My aunt Peyton got me a ticket to leave, went to Guam, and that took me maybe maybe 3 months to get all my paperwork from immigration and them filing get out of country. They kicked me out of the country, and I have to pay back um, right around 20 heck, maybe around 24,000 to 224,000 pesos. And I could come back after that's done. Right now we have my daughters getting huge, very big, and
They're like Amazons in the Philippines, right? They got your height.
oh yeah, they my daughter Star, she's around 12 right now, and she's already taller than taller than her teacher. And then last year, my daughter won queen of the school,
Nice.
dressed up in a gown, and she had parade at the school and everything. So yeah,
Nice.
pretty nice. So now my daughter's in the honor roll, and my daughter Pearl, she's already started first. Excuse me, first grade. So everybody's doing good. The mom is back. Her mom, my kid's mom was in Singapore working, and she missed my kids too much, and she went back to be with my kids. She terminated her work. Hey Roberto, how you doing, man? You manage a long distance relationship with your wife and daughters. I am lucky enough to talk to my daughters and their mom through Google Hangout, and everybody's happy. My kids are all happy that they with their mom again. That was kind of hard for my kids to be away from their mother, and because I left, and then now my kids' mom went after I left, and now they're all back together. So yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of toll. Sometimes people mess with your head and say things about your family, and it's sometimes you might think, oh, is that true or not? But if you got to have trust and
That's
have
right.
have hope.
Yo, yeah.
I would err on not trusting them.
What's that?
I would err on not trusting them rather than just saying you have to trust them.
Well, I'm talking about trust, like my kids being taken care of, um, like going to school and being clothed. So I send my daughters money all the time, and they are doing very well. My daughter's Star is in volleyball, and she's doing Girl Scouts, Philippine Girl Scouts.
Good.
How old is your kids now, Big Kel?
So, Star is almost 12. She'll be 12 in January, and my daughter Pearl is 5. She just turned 5 on August 26th.
So is it very expensive to raise kids? I know people always asking me, like, how much. Like some people say, like 5K is too little to raise a child, and I'm wondering, like, how much do it take for you to raise like your kids in the Philippines? Like, how much money do it take to support them?
Well, my like older kids would be, I think, is cheaper than like infants, because diapers, baby food, all this kind of stuff. And the older that the kids get, then they get out of diapers, they get out of they can eat solid foods. So now they can eat the same thing you're eating. And the kid, when they're growing, you know, um, just with my kids, they get bigger kind of faster because they all got big bones. The mom is big bone, I am big bone, and my kids are like my daughter's already taller than her school teacher. But if my kids go in a regular public school, but if you spend like private school, then that's gonna, then you're gonna feel it.
Cause a lot of times people don't see like Filipino family structure is different than American structure. Like in most families, like they're gonna live with their other family members. They're gonna live with maybe their mother or cousins, and like they have big families, and when they all eat at the same time, so everyone eats. So that's not gonna really cost a lot of money to like feed a child. It's not gonna cost a lot of money, and then clothing a child if they're in school. I mean, they wear the uniform all the time. They might have some clothes they wear when they're not in school. And a lot of time when you're talking about like the expense of a child in the Philippines, people looking at like how much it costs in the West. I mean, the West, of course, is very expensive in the West, but it's different in the Philippines, especially if the parents live like in the province. They're not living in Manila, like, or living like in a province. Province life is very different than the city life here in the Philippines.
Yeah, but Jay, there are other factors involved, and the biggest factor is, as much as they can raise the child probably on very little, in fact probably less than 100 per month, but if that child is from a foreigner, they're expecting a lot more than that.
I mean, but they can expect all they want. But suppose the foreigners, they're like I am. I'm a disabled vet, so they cannot. No one can take any money out of my money. I mean, like just like people that get Social Security, you cannot take money. Even if they try to go to the United States and get money from me, they can get nothing from me because I'm a disabled vet. So my money is not taxable income. So they can fight like hell to try to get what they want from me. I don't have to give anything if I don't want to.
No, that wasn't what I meant. I mean, I didn't mean like an America type thing, taking you to court and trying to get more money out of you. I'm just saying all they can do is demand more money from you. They're not going to do it legally speaking.
Yeah, they could try to demand, but it's up to that. It like in my situation, it's up to me how much I would want to give. I can say the hell with them and give nothing if I want to, and can't nothing be done. But I wouldn't do that though.
But you said the operative thing. This is what you would have to tell her. You got two choices. You could have nothing or $100 per month. Those are your only two choices.
What I want to give you, yeah.
And let her decide 0 or 100 a month.
Well, yeah, but the older that the kids get, the more you're gonna have to spend. Because like clothes, kids are always growing. Education,
school books,
paper, uniforms, shoes, or sandals, slippers. But if like with my kids like sports. So my daughter, she is going to some kind of school for sports. So now she's playing volleyball, and now she's also joining the Girl Scouts. So
see the thing you got to understand something with Filipinas. I mean, they're not going to demand extra money. It's not going to go down like that. What they would do is, little Henrietta is sick. Little Henrietta's in the hospital. This person's this person's that. That they're going to tug on your heartstrings to get the money. They're not going to straight up ask you.
Someone in the comment section says $25 a week won't go far with kids. I mean, have you ever been to the Philippines? Have you lived in the Philippines for a period of time? I mean, people give advice and say things, but they never been here before, or they don't know about Philippine culture and life. I've been here almost a year now, so I know. But these people they looking at it from an American standpoint. They're not looking at it from the Filipino standpoint or living here. I live here. And I mean, when I first came here, I think the first week I lived off maybe like maybe like $50 a week. That first week I got here, I came here with only like less than $400 in my pocket when I got here. And I mean, it's up to how you live. It's up to how you live.
Yeah, there's a lot of financial things. So you just gotta find what is your niche, what is good for you. And
Hell, Barry Jordan lived off of like 400 or 300 for a while. I mean, he's still here. He's surviving. I mean, I don't know how he living, but he lived off little. He lived off zero. He lived off zero for some months because they cut his check off.
He's sponging and scamming the girls there. That's how he lives.
But yeah, you got to be careful. Like I said, if you're in the countryside, then yes, it's pretty easy because we have a house and it's right next to her mom and dad's house. So you know we have their own privacy, and you know I send money for electricity, you know, food and everything. So all that stuff is pretty much taken care of. But see, my daughter just got sick, and she had a urinary infection, and she had to go to the doctor and get some antibiotics, and now she's all good again. So yeah, there's a couple of little fumbles sometimes, but as a rule, yeah, you could do that pretty much with around $200 US. I mean, for your kids.
Yeah, you send them $200. That's not gonna go to the kids. They might put $100 toward the kid and put $100 toward themselves. Even if you send more, if you send $15K a month, they're not going to apply the whole $15K to that child. They're going to try to take care of the whole family on that $15K. That child might be lucky if it get $4K of that money.
Yeah, that is true. But you kind of want to hope that the money is going into your kids and everything, like how you want it to go.
It's got to be more than hope. You got to keep rigid control.
Yeah. Well, that's good if you can like go there, physically go there, and then see your kids, you know, all this stuff, and then you could work towards your kids going back to the U.S. or in another location. And that's what I'm trying to do. I like to have my kids leave their area that they're at and go into a different place where they could be more secure.
Now, if they were with a local guy, if they had the baby from the local guy, he'd give her zero, and that would be fine with her. That would be fine. But if it's a foreigner, it's a whole different standard, a whole different equation.
Right. I mean, a lot of the local guys, they have babies with these girls, and they don't support the kids. And I know of one guy, he give his girl like maybe $1K a month for their child.
No, you're just talking about like $20 a month.
Yes, this is a Filipino guy though. He give his child. I mean, I don't know what his income is. He might not make as much. His income might be low, but I think he give like $1K every month to his child.
He gave her the choice: 0 or $20. She took the 20 and shut up.
Well, like I said, it's hard. Long distance relationship is rough on you psychologically, can be rough on you financially. But if you can get back there and you can, you know, keep a like a lockdown on everything, which is good. But
just so don't send money.
Yeah, don't send money.
Yeah, that's easy said than done.
Hey, I tell my girl, if you don't like it, go find some sucker somewhere.
Yeah.
Most foreigners gonna see that pretty Filipino on their screen talking to them, and they got and the Filipino women they know how to play off Westerner guys real good. They know how to put on the face and cry and make fake tears.
Oh, yeah.
And we feel sorry for them. And it might not seem like a lot they asking for. They might say, I need $20 or $40 to do this or do that. And the foreign guy send it to them, and then she might have 2 or 3 more foreign guys that she asked for 40 or $50 from.
Multiple sponsors, sure.
And a Filipino boyfriend there.
For the loving, no money from him though.
No, right, just for the real deal, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, you really got to be careful about faith, hope, trust, because they're gullible people like me out there, and maybe you guys are some of the people that's out there. So you got to be careful, because it's easy to have some pretty young thing winking their eyes at you and maybe showing you their boobs.
Oh, baby.
And once that happens, this big head, it
when did we become 16 years old?
Oh, when you see boobs. when you see boobs, and they're pointing towards God, everything is like you kind of like Google Gaga.
Google Gaga.
Yeah. I'm not speaking for all the guys. I mean, I only can speak for myself, because
Kevin, it sounds like if you go back to the Philippines, you're going to be getting into trouble.
No, because I am older and more mature.
Okay.
What? I didn't say nothing funny.
I believe that.
Hey, Kevin, you said also like these girls, they can have boyfriends. I mean, they can have husbands also in the Philippines. And I mean, and that's a big thing. I mean, a lot of these women, they'll tell you they separated. I mean, but separated don't mean separated from a relationship. I mean, they separated in marriage.
Yeah.
Well, they're still married, but physically separated. That's all.
But you can get in big trouble that way, because I mean, they take adultery very seriously here. You can go to jail. Not only can you go to jail if the husband find out that you with his wife and you here, he can extort you for money.
Yeah, you got to make sure he's nowhere in the area, because that weaselly scumbag will try to get money out of you.
Well, I think long time ago, before I came to the Philippines, I thought I was a player, and I thought I knew all the bases, and I can't be fooled. But when that was my mistake, because I went there. I went there thinking that I am like a big shot, and I get big wads of money, and I thought I was like Mr. Don Juan. But there's always somebody out there smarter than you and knows how to work you. So
just keep your wallet in your pocket. That's all.
Well, I should have kept my dingling inside my pants.
No, that you can keep out. Just don't take the wallet out.
Well, yeah, but see, I had no self-control of these beautiful women from Hong Kong all the way to the Philippines and every place. But if I had control, and if I was just more stable.
So you got over that already now, you're saying?
Oh yeah, because I think my daughter is what, once you have kids, your kids kind of make you stand up a little bit straighter, and they put things into prioritize.
So if you go there and your girl there ain't giving you any sweetness, and then you see another girl walk by smiling at you ear to ear, you'll just walk away, because you're mature now.
I would walk away with my daughters. And my daughters.
You would just go home and pull the taffy for a while.
Well, I got to have control now, because I am fat again, and I'm not so handsome as I used to be.
What if the Panay says, "Look, I don't care. You're a little heavy. I like a little heavier guy."
No, because she's probably related to my kid's mom, and I get busted. So I get like I said,
It won't be the first time.
I know, exactly. So I don't want to make it limit because see, I learned my lesson, and like I said, my daughters.
Yeah, but the big head learned the lesson, not the little head.
Well, yeah, my big head. Yeah, I just got to be good. You got to,
When you're in the Philippines, the little head takes over.
Oh gosh, yeah, but you gotta, like I said, you gotta be headstrong.
Hey, Kevin.
Just say no.
Kevin, my wife was just in here listening. She said they're pushing your buttons.
Well, I know that. I'm playing along with them because, seriously, my family. If you've seen what my kids look like, then you understand why I want something better for them. So yeah, you just got to be strong and don't give in to the pretty side.
Hey Kevin, how long do you think a guy should talk to a girl in a long distance relationship before he come over and visit her? Like,
oh heck,
About 5 minutes.
couple of months would be good.
Depends on if she shows you her tits, right?
Then make it 2 minutes.
Then you want to go there a little bit faster.
Kevin booked his flight right away.
He had a relapse.
He
had a relapse.
But for me, I went back to the Philippines just because my work allowed me to take off that much time. But yeah, you guys, I mean, try to have a strong relationship first. And if nobody asks you for money for quite a while, then that's excellent. Just go there open-minded and have an idea to meet more than one person. Don't just be stuck on one person. Try to have more than one.
It's like a smorgasbord over there.
You can feel out the crowd, weed them out there, because there's always some beautiful lady out there for you, and you just have to.
If you're meeting them online, you don't have to wait 6 months. They're good to go immediately. In fact, they would like it better if you're there already.
Yeah.
I mean, what about taking time to know them before you come over? They're getting to know.
Screw
I
that.
mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean,
You'll know them, right? You can know them in your hotel room. That's where you get to know them.
I know them like they know you, like they know them in the Bible, in the Old Testament. When you know someone, they mean they have sex.
Exactly. You'll get to know them real quick.
And Adam knew Eve.
but see, my second time when I went to the Philippines, my second time when I moved everything and I was going to put up my business, and we were going to the hotel from the airport, and we got booked in at the hotel, and she went downstairs to get something. Maybe she was going to get some soft drinks or some beer, and she came back and she knocked on the door, and something stopped me, and something in my mind said, "Don't let her in. Just let her walk away." And I think I had epiphany. And if I would have listened to that, where would I be today? So,
You would have been in
because
heaven.
my boss told me, just take some time off and go back to the mine. Don't do what I'm going to be doing. So if I would have waited, and if I would have listened to my mind, and where would I go? But I didn't, and I opened up the door and I let her in. So,
Where was that? In the Philippines?
yeah. This was when I went from the airport, going, like I said, I just got done. I just left the job at the mine, and now I'm gonna go there, open up my internet cafe. But at that time, she was gone downstairs, and something in my mind told me, just put her bag outside and just walk away. But
Instead, you let her back in, and she spun like there was no tomorrow.
So you had that vibe. You had that vibe that you.
Yeah, when you have that feeling, when you have that, maybe some people, it's a gut feeling.
Yeah.
Maybe some people, they call it epiphany.
You should have let her in like you did, and then you kick her out in the morning.
No, sometimes you ever try to throw a cat? Those cats
Put a cat in water.
Hook into you like.
Tell her
like
you gotta go. I'm changing hotels. Get lost.
Well, yeah, but then I was thinking, well, maybe I won't meet another pretty girl. Yeah. But again, don't let the little head run you, and have some common sense. Yeah, there's beautiful women out there, and some women are out there to work you. And but my son's mom and my daughter's mom, neither of those women worked me. And I should have picked one and then walked away from the other one. So now now we have a long distance relationship, and my son's mom is here in the States now.
Oh,
Found out, and she's happily married and everything.
Oh.
I take off my hat to her. So,
yeah, she hooked somebody. That's good for her.
Yeah. Yep. She found a very good man, and everything is good.
Probably a little bit dopey too.
Well, everybody's happy, I guess, except me. But I'll be happy one day. But yeah, if you got kids, take care of your kids. I seen a very very heart-wrenching show about the Philippines and this little boy, and his mom passed away, and he was like an orphan, and he went on Wah Wah Wee, and he sung a song. He was Filipino black, and he sung this song, and this man from San Francisco listened to the song, and he went the extra mile and did some investigation work, and he found the boy's father on the East Coast, and they got a hold of, I think it was Catholic Social Services, and they got in touch with the boy, and the father paid his way to the U.S., and because the boy has his last name, and he's a big boy now, and he looks exactly like his father when his father was younger, and they had a big family reunion, and it was very cool, and it was very this one guy in San Francisco, he could have just turned off the TV and then just let it go. But he went the extra mile, and he got in touch with the father, and the father got in touch with the son, and now they are all together again. So yeah, it was pretty cool. And like I said, if you're a family kind of person, then you do the right thing. But if you just, and anybody can be a smuck. So, but if you're gonna do the right thing, then try to do your best. But don't let the mother or the family work you too much. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sure you're gonna do the right thing, Jay.
I mean, of course, I'm going to do the right thing. I mean, I mean, I'll just tell people to stay tuned. Y'all see what happened. I mean, might be a situation where all of us live together. I mean, might be a situation where I live with Rose, live with me, the baby live with me, and all of us live together. I mean, just stay tuned and you'll see what happens.
Yeah. Just always be careful. Have you had kids before?
I got a son and a daughter in the U.S. And I took care of both of them. My son is 21 years old. He's in second year of college, and my daughter is 18, and she just graduated high school, and she's attending college right now.
Oh.
And I was involved in their life from the beginning to even right now. I still support them. I send them money every month to help my son out because he's a college student. I pay his insurance and help him out with some of his rent. My daughter, I send her money every month because she worked part-time and she in school.
That's real good.
I reward them for going to college. I mean, they could be out doing other things, but going to college is a good thing. And I told them, as long as they go to college, I would continue to support them.
Good. Are they white, black, Mexican?
Are they black? They black kids.
Okay. But you know what your kids look like, though.
Yes, I do.
All right. I'm just because you look at my kids, and you look at my kids right now, and you go, oh, those are Kevin's kids, because all of my features look, they have like a butt chin, they got big bones, they got everything that I have, they have.
It's the same with my kids. My son look exactly like I looked when I was younger, and my daughter is a mixture between me and my mother. I can see my mother in her, and also me and my mother look alike. So I can see the features of my family and my kids.
Yeah. But once you have your son or your daughter in the Philippines, you'll know. I think you'll be able to find out if they are yours or not.
The first thing I'm going to do is get a DNA test, a blood test. I mean, and I did the same for my kids when they was born. I mean, because you never know. I mean, mother, baby, father, maybe. And I wanted to have the security knowing that I raised these kids, knowing that they're my kids, because I know of a guy that raised a kid for like 13 years, and him and his ex-wife fell out with each other, and she told him, "Well, that the boy's not yours anyway." And then he went and got a blood test and found out that it wasn't his. And that guy, he had like a whole lot of psychological things he went through because of that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It nearly destroyed his life.
Or anger.
If you do the DNA, make sure you have total control over the whole process.
I will. I mean, because I got the total money. I'm the only one with money. Yeah. I'm going to make sure I take it where I want to take it to get the DNA and make sure it's done properly.
That's right.
You will have to do a lot more paperwork on your child's birth certificate, and if you feel that the child is yours, give the child your last name. Don't put it under her last name.
Yes, I mean we talked about that. Like with the child mine is gonna get my name, my whole name. It's gonna be a junior. Yeah, and we're gonna make sure that took care of.
Yeah. But yeah, there'll be a lot of paperwork, extra paperwork that you're going to do. And then you can take that paperwork and the birth certificate and take the child to the U.S. Embassy and get the paperwork saying that the child is yours. You have to admit to the U.S. consulate that the child is yours, and then you have to fill out some paperwork. And I did that with my daughters already.
My friends are telling me about it. I got a couple of friends here that have kids, and like once I confirm his mine, I will go to the embassy and do the paperwork. I mean, so it can have two passports, have a passport to the Philippines, passport to the U.S. And I think when they get 18 years old, they have to choose what country that they want to keep the passport in, and they can always keep the U.S. passport and later on go back and apply for dual citizenship.
But Jay, how long the girl that's having the baby? How long were you with her in person together?
We was together like 6 months. We was together 6 months.
So 6 months full time.
Sir.
Yeah, you was with her 6 months straight.
Yeah,
That was-
6 months straight.
Cool.
Yeah, we was together 6 months straight. We was together 24/7 all the time. She never was out of my sight. I was never out of her sight. She
Okay.
watched me. She watched me like a hawk. I watched her like a hawk. We watched each other. So
Excellent.
Was she hitting you up for money during that 6 month period?
no, she asked me for very little, very little. Less. I mean, I helped her out with her kids a little bit sometime, and that was less than $100 a month. And that wasn't anything because I mean at that time I was living in her sister's house, rent free, but I was paying the utilities and I wouldn't really say rent free. I was helping the family out too a little bit. I mean, because I told them I said I don't really want to like stay here and not pay anything. I gotta pay something. So I helped them out a little bit. Then I gave her a little bit. I didn't give her no allowance or nothing. I spent less than $100 a month on her. She didn't ask me for anything. She was always happy with what I gave.
Good. And she never had a child?
She got 2 kids. She got 2 kids already.
I see.
Yeah, she got 2 kids from a Filipino guys. She know where he stay at, but he don't support his kids. He live in Dumaguete. And she never, I'm like, why you never go out to him for support? I mean, but and she said he got a new family, a girlfriend, a wife or whatever. It seems like the Filipino women don't go out to these guys. It would suit them.
Yeah.
It's like my old man used to say, you can't get blood out of a rock, man. You know, there's nothing there. That's why, you know, no money. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Donna.
Oh, Donna is in the house.
I got you back to some editing and get to bed. Okay. Okay, Jack. It's always, I haven't seen you for quite a while. So nice that you come back. Yeah. All right, buddy. Have a good night. Yeah, we're doing pretty good today. We're around 28 people. We got 10 up, 7 down. I think we had 7 down, or was it 5 down
Before you started.
Wait, why they do you like that, man? I be noticing that a lot sometimes. Before the show start, before you said one word, you already have thumbs down.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's because my fan club, I think, they wanted to give their approval. I don't know. Maybe some people think that I go on their show and give them thumbs down, so they think if they beat me to it, no, it's a little bit comical. But yeah, only people I am worried about is me. I'm just minding my own business, talking about my people, you guys, and we're not bringing up no other people. I'm just doing my own thing, which one we're doing pretty good today. So I'm trying to keep a schedule. I'm trying to do that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday afternoon thing. Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good schedule. I mean, like you do shows every day. That'll wear you out right there.
Well, yeah, sometimes you lose a little bit of creative thinking when you're doing it every day, because you only can do so much. That's why I'm cutting back my time scale. I don't want to go over too much over 1 hour, which we're already at 1 hour now. So, but yeah, we had a pretty decent time already. I appreciate you guys' comments. Maybe after the show, come on and leave some other comments about what you think and everything. Those are always good.
I had a question for Jay. How does your girl, the baby's mother there, how is she supporting her 2 kids now? Herself and her 2 kids.
You said how's she supporting her 2 kids, the one she have now?
Yeah, and herself. Yeah.
I mean, I support her fully every month, and I give her enough right now that she have enough to support them if she want to, if she choose. Every month I give her money, like to take care of her, and I know every time I give her money, she says she sends some, and I was with her like last month when she sent some money via LBC to help her kids. So when I give her money, whatever she want to do with it is hers to do what she want to do with. Uh, and
No,
also
all right. I'm sorry. Let me just rephrase that question. How did she support her two kids and herself before you
Like,
showed up?
before I showed up in the
Yeah,
picture,
yeah, yeah.
she did like laundry in her neighborhood, in her community. She did like laundry. She worked every day, and that's how she supported herself and her kids before I came in the picture. But they was pretty much struggling because the money she made she give to the family, and the family pooled the money together, and like they used it all to eat every day, to take care of the family and the kids. She got two other sisters also that work abroad, so they send money home to help out the family. And then also like the little money she was making and the money her sister make, they contributed to the household. Like I was telling people earlier, like the Filipino people is different than the people in the United States. They pool their money together. They all stay together, pool their money together, and they could do like a lot more with it that way.
yeah. Well, that's pretty cool, you guys. Hey, I'm gonna call it a night. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and hanging out.
Where you going, Kevin? Where you going?
But hey,
Where you
hey,
going?
it's already late
You
here.
got an appointment or something? What's?
I gotta wash my hair.
Oh goodness, that'll take about 30 seconds.
I'm talking about on my ass. If you want to go that way, we
Well,
can go. I could videotape it and let everybody.
get a Brazilian, and you won't have to worry about that. Brazilian waxing.
I'll talk to you guys on Wednesday.
Wednesday. What happened to Tuesday?
Well, see, Jesus Christ, it's like I'm talking to myself. I told you Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and Saturday afternoon, I will have a show.
What are you doing on Tuesday?
Well, I'm just gonna paint my nails, maybe, or try to cut my toenails. Since nobody wants to cut my toenails, I'm just gonna worry about not rolling over.
Roberto gave you that new microphone. Now you don't want to use it.
Well, now I want to get one of those webcams.
Oh my
So
God.
I want to get a better camera when I get here. So right now I'm just slowly building up. I still want to get a backdrop for my behind me.
I was going to suggest you turn the cam off.
Oh my gosh! No, you guys are very kind of brutal, and you're not very kind and stuff. There. That saved you. That saved you 5 extra minutes.
Oh, that's easier on my eyeballs.
Oh man, don't hate a player, okay? That's all I am. I'm a player. Well, now I just play with the little me, but
Hey, Kev, Donna's talking to you and you're not paying attention.
She's saying you're avoiding her.
I'm not. I said hi to her already.
No, but she came on and you're leaving now.
And yeah, and she's been talking to you like the whole show, or not the whole show, but since she came on, and you've been ranting and raving about cutting your toenails.
Oh yeah, but I'm afraid if I lean over too much, I could get head heavy and then just roll, and I try to stand back up when I do that roll.
Why don't you go to Walmart's and get a pedicure by those Vietnamese girls?
Oh,
do they have one by you?
No, but they got a beauty salon there. All I can remember that Dubber and Dubber.
Yeah.
Getting their toenails cut with those grinders. That's what I remember.
Wow, that'll cost over $25 in the US to go get the pedicure. Here I can go get that done for like 50 pesos.
Yeah.
Which is like $1.
Haircuts are like $1 or $2 in the Philippines. Yeah.
Get a pedicure and a manicure. And
Yeah, I can
probably
get a pedicure and a manicure for like 80 pesos, which is like $1.60.
and just give her a whole 100 peso, okay? Don't be a cheap ass. And
Oh
just
yeah.
because nobody wants to look at your feet, especially with me, like because you know my feet and my hands. And sometimes when I was in the Philippines, I didn't, you know. So sometimes I had a couple of gray or not gray, but brown spots on my fingers because I didn't wash them good afterwards. But that's okay. I'm not complaining.
Yeah. Just don't have brown spots on your underwear.
Oh man, they hate that too. Yeah, my daughter laughs at me when I did that because she always asks me if I want a pamper.
Don't wear underwear. Get it one of those loincloths like Michael Fazio.
Go commando.
That might he's a class act. Oh heck, it is still expensive. Okay, I'd rather do myself. Well, I'd rather do myself too, but you know. Well,
do
you
yourself,
guys.
but that's you're referring to something different.
Yeah, Donna's talking about nails, and Kevin's got something else on his mind.
You know, because you guys
I think that's what he does on Tuesdays now.
day and
I
night.
feel sorry for him.
I had somebody banging on my door. What? Yell out. 5 minutes. Tell her that I'm busy.
Where you got a 5-minute warning?
You're getting some beauty advice from Donna, Kevin. She said to soak your feet with Epsom salt.
Oh, yeah. Well, I like to have a whole jacuzzi and put Epsom salt in the jacuzzi. That's kind of, and then a little bit of if I fart a couple of times, I have a natural sulfur in the water.
Oh, God.
What? What? Is there something I said? First shows. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Too lazy for you. Where is the old big Kevin? No. 6 hours. That's a long time talking. I could almost. Well, that's if I have that's like a marathon show. But yeah, 1 hour. No. Well, right now I'm working on an hour and a half. So I'm just getting ready. You know, I gotta go fluff up my pillow and get ready to slide into my bed.
What time is it there?
I don't
8:45? 8:45 there?
8:45.
Yeah, my bed kind of leans to one side. You know, I think it's the legs. Oh, you know, it's that metal bed frame. I think it's bowing a little bit off of one side. So I got.
Kevin, Mike Luna's here now. He said you're making him sleep.
Tried calling him today, and I did talk to him, and he said he was going to come on my show, but he didn't mean he was going to come late on my show.
He's interfering with your beauty rest.
Oh, well, it must be, maybe it's noon time for him right now.
It's 9:46 a.m. over here in the Philippines.
Oh, man. So it's heck, you never, okay. Oh. Hey, Gun, how you doing? We got Gun Term in the house. Mike, Kiwi Mike, Too Lazy for You. We got a whole bunch of heavy hitters around here. Nicholas. Oh. Hey, Nick. Isn't he one of your friends, Jay?
I see him on the show from time to time.
Yeah, he That's where I met him at. He
Oh,
just
okay.
lived down below us, the next state down. Um, yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
It look like it take an hour for your show to warm up. It seems like it take like an hour to warm up, and like you might need another hour to keep it going later on, and later on as you do this.
Well, because I try to give everybody enough time during the day for they could like, schedule me into their lives. But yeah,
'Cause I noticed every time you about to go off, it seems like that when everyone come out the woodwork.
yeah,
Like
yeah, like cockroaches.
Kevin, you should do
I'm not.
you should do a 5-hour show like Jay does.
You
I
and
don't do.
team
I
up.
don't do. I try to do like a 2 hour show at the most, but like on Fridays, I might go
Yeah,
longer sometime. On Fridays, it depends. But like
no,
like I'm just like Kevin. I do like maybe 3 days a week live, but so every now and then on Fridays the shows go kind of long. It just depends.
I mean, that's a lot of work to do that stuff. Like 5 hours, 6 hours. But that one time I had Seth and I had Kiwi, Mike, Richard, a whole bunch of other people, Aloe, and we had that PV guy, and we had Bama on the show all at once, and
Mm-hmm.
that was a marathon day. So
That what and that
we don't
and that what happened to me this past Friday. I mean, I was about to cut off at 3 hours, but PV came on, and then then more and more people came on, and I just kept going.
yeah, yeah. But Peter, he says he don't want to come on my show, but then he comes on my show for like 5 minutes, but then he gets off of it. I don't know. It's a love-hate relationship,
Yeah.
but he's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna put people down. Heck, they can do that themselves. But
We'll leave it for me to do that.
yeah. Oh, you do that pretty well too. I'm just glad you're good on my show. And I'll talk to you guys later. Mike, Kiwi Mike, I'll talk to you later. Donna, nice seeing you. All of you guys, have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good afternoon. Always be safe. It's okay to put guard next to you. On what, right side, left side? I don't know. Throw salt over your left shoulder of evil. For me, I throw it over both shoulders. For sometimes I might forget where's my right hand, left hand, so I just do both. I did that the other day, and I got my aunt in the head. It was very funny because she was there behind me. I didn't know, and I was cooking something, and I threw salt behind me, and I hit her. I turned around because I heard her scream. I thought, oh my God, I got the devil. I was gonna say, whoa, this shit worked. Hey, that's not. Hey, you want to know something funny? Right before I leave, I was in the Philippines. I was at the house in the jungle, and I was in the kitchen, and we have cement floor and everything, and cement walls. In the kitchen is different than the rest of the part of the house, and something pushed me, like pushed me from behind, and I go, "What the?" And I go, "Oh my God, there's a devil in here," and I'm looking all over the place, and I told my father-in-law, and he looked at me like kind of weird, and then Josie came. She was in town, and she came from town to up in the mountain. And I told her what happened. She said, "Yeah, we just had an earthquake earlier."
And you thought it was a ghost or something.
Yeah, I thought somebody pushed me, but because my foot went up, and I lunged forward a little bit, and nobody knew what happened. And I told her what happened. She said, "Yeah, we had a pretty good earthquake." And I was swearing up and down. It was like we were possessed. So yeah, it was good. It's all good. Don't forget to believe it's okay to have a long distance relationship, but
Don't send money.
well,
Yeah,
don't
someone-
don't in a long term relationship where you're always sending money at the person's command. But if you're lucky enough to go back and physically see your loved one,
Loved one. If you just knew her from the internet, how is she your loved one?
hey, because you're not
I
going to
know
just
that's right.
money for nothing.
Try not to have a long distance relationship.
There you go, brother. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And don't have any money involved.
Well,
What about the old saying, no money, no honey?
yeah,
You ain't getting any honey if it's over the internet.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
but
I thought
if,
we were talking about
if they,
reality.
if they show you boobs, then okay, I'll send you money just one more time. Let me take a picture.
Yeah, I guess
But-
Kevin's nemesis has got to him, Donna. He couldn't handle it.
What?
Donna was
Mike,
saying you used to do 2 shows a day. Now you're doing it an hour.
I
show.
know. I'm trying to. If other people want to come on, then I'm not going to hog up the airways. I'm going to change.
No, Kevin is in a long distance relationship right now. He don't have time to do this. He got other things to do right now.
Mhm.
When you talking to a Filipino, they take all your time, especially in a long distance relationship.
Yeah, they all take my time. Do you have to send? But I don't send no money to Bob.
Yeah, get Bob on the show. He's mad at us.
Well, I hope he's not mad at us. Heck, he's the life of everybody's show.
Yeah, he's entertaining, man.
Have no online, Kiwi Mike. That hurts me when you say that. That just makes me a little bit sad because you know where my site is, and I just keep it on the low. Not Lola, but low. Lola is
Grandpa.
but then Lolo, and Lola. Lola is the grandmother, and Lolo is the grandfather. Yeah. Well, I'm good, you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later.
I honestly don't think you should have to worry about anybody's show being on, competing with yours or anything. You could do your own thing,
I'm just using them for an excuse for me to get out.
Uh-huh.
What is this? What are you saying?
You're gonna
Wait.
shave your head tomorrow.
To their that was not
Donna says they want to send money to their bitches, let them be, because it's their money anyways. They got to learn from their mistake.
well, we all learn from our mistakes, so you got to be careful about
Yeah.
but yeah.
My wife always says the power of the buto or puki. The power of the puki. And you guys know, have Filipino girlfriends and wives, you know what it means. Over us, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. Not too crazy, but just a little bit crazy. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys later on. Richard, you all have a good day. Have a good
All
night.
right.
John Doe,
All right.
be safe, be happy,
Take care.
and
All right.
I'll talk to you guys later on. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. This is Big
All
Kevin.
Have a good one, Kev.
All right, you guys.
All right. Peace.
Take care, everybody.